What's changed since yesterday?
What changed? Yes, Nick was on the ice.
That's right.
That's good. So all good.
Yeah.
So is this a little more in line, you said yesterday not to make too much of it, is this a little more in line with what you're thinking?
Yep. Yeah, it was good practice today, and like I said, I'm not saying the line's going to be like that Tuesday, but it's pretty close.
You've talked all along, all season about where to put Goudreau. Like, where is he best? Does it change? Is it something you're still trying to figure out, or is it based on the opponent, or what?
It's based on our roster more than anything, see who's in, who's out. We got a full roster. I like him anywhere.
Yeah.
He plays good anywhere, and when he played with Stromer and Brett a little bit, he had real good success there. Some offensive points. He had a real good 3 or 4 games together. So, and again, like I said, the other guy when he plays there, Dryden Hunt plays up there too. He brings some forechecking and that. So, it doesn't matter where good he plays. He just wants to be a part of our team and be an important player, and that's what he's done for us from day one.
And he's a guy too that you can move within the game, right? So he can start out.
Yeah, he can. He's been everywhere and
Yeah.
done it plenty of times in a game, and obviously the last 2 or 3 minutes of a game, we got a 1-goal lead or a 2-goal lead. He switches up in different spots for different players. So.
You've talked about having a front-loaded lineup, and that up there kind of looks a little front-loaded. Does that influence how you distribute minutes, or just how you make coaching decisions when you make a front-loaded lineup?
Some nights it does, some it doesn't. Just depends what the score is and who's playing well. If somebody's standing out and you want to get them more ice time, like when the big guys are going real well, and you're losing by a goal or something like that, you double them up more. We can do that more, and that's the good thing about some of the games coming up. We've had a good break, and I like to play 4 lines, as everybody knows. But sometimes when the big guys want to get a little bit more ice time, you get them going out there. They feel a lot better. They get excited with that, and you rotate the 3rd and 4th line in. So, but again, for the most part this year, we're a 4-line team, and we play 6D, and I think knock on wood that helps our group.
With a couple of the guys in the top 6 who are having really good years, Kreider, Panarin, we talked about all these guys, Mika. Those guys have been great, but do you feel like you need a little more scoring out of the bottom 6 to help the team take the next step?
No, I like when they chip in. It's important goals when they chip in. It's more about keeping the puck out of our net. I think when you keep the puck out of our net and play real good defensive hockey, we're a better team. We'll get our goals. We'll score enough goals if our power play keeps going like it's going and special teams keep playing the way we're playing. Usually the magic number is 3 when you win hockey games, and I think we can do that consistently with our top guys. And again, I love it when Gauthier scores and then Ryan Reeves scores some goals and Rooney scores some goals. It's important, but I want them to do their role first, play their role, play their game, and we score goals and playing good hockey.
Strome was talking about that yesterday. Because you guys have had such good goaltending, because the power play has been so good, does that make it so you can get away a little bit more with at 5-on-5, concentrating more on defense because the offense you'll get in other spots and because the goalie's been so good?
Definitely for me, And I think we've gotten better. We're still giving up, a few more chances than we'd like certain games, but for the most part, we've got better from the first 10 games of the regular season, and we're closing that down. And again, the goaltending has been a big factor of our team. The goaltending's played well. We win hockey games, and they stole some games for us. There's no doubt in the first half.
When you're getting Fox back, right? When he was out, you moved Schneider up, and I'm sure you liked what you saw from him. But what did you miss when Adam was out that that you're happy to have back now?
Well, you obviously miss him because he's such a great player. He's not just our best defenseman, but he was the Norris Trophy winner, and the way he moves the puck. But to be honest with you, Jonesy came up and played, and our D played really good. Those last couple of games, they played solid hockey. They played as good as they could play, and I was happy with them. So it's nice to see when a guy like Fox or those top players that are out of your lineup, and guys come up and play well. But the whole group, it's not one guy's going to replace him. It was the whole group of guys, and I thought the group played really good together.
And you now get back Nemeth. So what does he bring? You played without him for a good period of time.
Yeah, we're not sure he's back yet. He's coming. You know what I mean? He's not in the lineup yet for Tuesday for sure. We're gonna take our time with him and make sure everything goes good, and we'll see where it goes. But no, he's pretty easy to describe. Nemeth is a solid defensive guy, stays home, plays a good defense. If he can move the puck up the ice, kills penalties, and, you know, a good defender. So that's what he is.
Is the feeling with some of the younger guys like Jones and Lundqvist right now that the best place for them is to play a lot of minutes with Hartford?
Well, especially, yeah, we had that time off, and they go down there and they play a lot of games, a lot of minutes, and that's how you develop young players. I mean, no sense having them up here sitting in the stands. So, and we talked about that earlier in the year. Now with the COVID thing and all that, we had extra guys here. That's them are the rules. You need the players up here. But the more pro games they play, the better. And when they come up, they played well.
You mentioned goaltending. Have you and Benny sat down to discuss the last part of the season?
No, not really. I mean, do you have a big picture plan? Yes, but that changes too quick. So we sort of go off of, you know, the calendar. What do we got, 35 games left? And we look at it and say, well, here. But really that changes every week. So you don't really, pay much attention to it. When Benny showed me that, and I said, yeah, that's going to change. So it's the same old stuff. But we have a plan for sure. But